What's up, Calvary's Youth? We are excited. Welcome to Calvary's Youth Live, Episode 2. We are live at the Bridge. This is John. I'm excited to see you guys, hang out with you tonight. We got a lot in store. We're interviewing Marina with Life Choices. She has an amazing story to tell us. We got live music. We have giveaways. So much going on. So hang out with us. Stay tuned. Check it out, guys. It should be the intro.
Should be the intro.
It's the intro. Yeah, intro
right here. Alright, hey y'all, welcome to the second edition of the Messiah Minute. Alright, and I'm here with Caleb Barkwell. Tell us what school you go to, how old you are, and what your favorite color is.
Yo, what's up? I am Caleb. I go to Shenango Valley High School, and my favorite color is blue.
So,
What is your favorite movie of all time?
My favorite movie of all time, I'd probably say a Disney movie.
If you could go anywhere, where would you go?
Somewhere out in Cali, you know, 'cause it's nice and dry. You got the good weather. Got to see the fam too. Always the fam.
Alright, so, do you have a dog?
I do. I have a girl double doodle, and her name is Collins. And
I'm sorry. Alright, so, what was the last thing you ate?
the last thing is you just skip over the dog question. We aren't doing that anymore.
No.
Last thing I ate was Cinnamon Life at about 11:05 p.m.
Alright, if you could share one thing with the world, like one statement you could leave with the world, what would it be?
Wow, you're asking me some deep questions right now. I don't know. I'd just say, like, don't strive for other people's acceptance. Strive for Jesus.
Alright, what's your dog's name?
Oh my gosh. I'm not.
That has been the Messiah Minute. Thank you so much for joining me, Messiah, and my dude, Caleb Barkwell. Alright, y'all. Peace. See ya. Enjoy the rest of the night. Much love.
Love y'all.
Love you.
To the modern way, I'm trying to be somebody I'm not, but it's not what I want. Tell me there's another way. All of the lights are chased and now fading. All the cheap thrills were only time wasted. Tell me why society's plans should define who I am. Surely there's a higher way. All of my best friends are sick of pretending. We want the truth. So give us the real thing. I know it's you. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Stereotype to decide who I am. Never knew me anyway. I'm over trying to find the next high, 'cause the high never lasts. I will go another way. All of the lights are chased and now fading. Tell it was right, the times they are changing. Tell me why society's plans should define who I am. Surely there's a higher way. All of my best friends are sick of pretending. We want the truth. Na na na
Alright, hey y'all, welcome to the second edition of the Messiah Minute. Alright, and I'm here with Caleb Barkwell. Tell us what school you go to, how old you are, and what your favorite color is.
Yo, what's up? I am Caleb. I go to Shenango Valley High School, and my favorite color is blue.
What is your favorite movie of all time?
My favorite movie of all time, I'd probably say a Disney movie.
If you could go anywhere, where would you go?
Somewhere out in Cali, you know, 'cause it's nice and dry. You got the good weather. Got to see the fam too. Always the fam.
Alright, so, do you have a dog?
I do. I have a girl double doodle, and her name is Holland. And
I'm sorry. Alright, so, what was the last thing you ate?
the last thing is you just skip over the dog question. We aren't doing that anymore.
No.
Last thing I ate was Cinnamon Life at about 11:05 p.m.
Alright, if you could share one thing with the world, like one statement you could leave with the world, what would it be?
Wow, you're asking me some deep questions right now. I don't know. I'd just say, like, don't strive for other people's acceptance, strive for Jesus.
Alright, what's your dog's name?
Oh my gosh. I'm not.
That has been the Messiah Minute. Thank you so much for joining me, Messiah, and my dude, Caleb Barkwell. Alright, y'all. Peace. See ya. Enjoy the rest of the night. Much love.
Love y'all.
Love you.
I love it. Messiah Minute, episode 2. Hope you guys are enjoying that. Hope it's a blast. I think Caleb should get another dog. Who thinks that should happen? And they should name him John. I think that would be a good name. I'm recommending that. Caleb, if you can hear me on the drums, name him John. Anyways, I'm excited about tonight, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. So most of you know that all parents right now are like homeschool parents. So I'm sure that you are feeling the craziness of your parents being now your principal and your teacher. And I have been messing with trying to be the principal of the house because that's my role right now, I guess. And I've been doing a pretty good job at it. So I kind of got sick of that role. And so this week I actually was like, I'm going to actually try to be the teacher. And so I was able to kind of have some fun with my teaching skills, giving my daughter a spelling test. And you can check out this video with my skills.
Spelling test with Brookie. Away. Away. Away.
Oh man, I love you, Brookie. If you're watching, I love you, and I'm definitely going to improve my teaching skills. But we got a good night planned, guys. And so a couple of things really quick is we have video of the week that's going to be coming up here soon. And just a reminder, at Calvary's Love Youth, you can submit videos every week. And you can also, when we have certain times in the night where you want to post certain things, as when we give you the prompt, because you can show various different things that you're doing or that when we prompt you to do it. So for instance, I'm going to show you my mask swag. And this is my mask swag right now. This is how I go to the grocery stores. You can see I have people that look at me, and I think we all feel like, bank robbers right now. And so this is my get up. And so right now you can actually, if you have a mask that you wear out to the store, if you're allowed out with your parents, you go grocery shopping, you can actually take your mask, you can put it on right now, and then you can post that to all your social media platforms because we want to see the creative masks that you wear. I'm eventually going to bring out my man Darth Vader. I'm going to wear that around because I think that would look really, really, really cool. Also, we have video of the week. And so video of the week is something that we do each week for us to give you money. So $25 to Amazon gift card. Who doesn't want that? And so what you can do is you can send in the funniest video that you find on YouTube. You can send it to us, comment it, send it via Facebook Messenger. You can send it to our Facebook page. And then when you send that to us, we will basically upload the funniest one that we think of the week, and then we'll also send you a digital gift card for $25 to Amazon. And you can check out the video of the week. Here we go. When are we on? All right, so we're going to do a race, scooter race, and I do this with Alyssa. She didn't even know we were going to do this. I know. I'm actually excited. Yeah. So you can see we got the new floors in the bridge. They look great. You guys haven't seen these yet. And so this is what it looks like. So kind of makes you want to do a dance move. Let me see your dance. Oh, hey, hey. It's all quiet in here. We don't have any music on. It's like all awkward. All right, so are we gonna? What do you think? Just go around them. Yeah, I think whoever. I'm like thinking we. Yeah, we're just gonna. Yeah, we're gonna race, and so you guys have to vote who you think is gonna win. Okay, now, you know how when you play a video game, you kind of see like who has, like certain skill sets, like Mario Kart. Yeah. Like my skill set, reach, okay? Which your skill set could be speed. Yeah. And your shortness, not that you're short, but shorterness than me is probably playing into advantage. Oh my gosh, I've never sat in one of these yet. Worried my butt crack's gonna hang out. That's the problem. That's what we don't want. Okay. Does it? I can feel my wheels cracking. Ready? My kids are, yeah, I think I'm going to try it. Okay, here we go. You're going to say go? Go. You got to go back. You got to go back. What are you doing? You're supposed to go that way. You're a cheater. I know, I didn't explain it very well. I'm going this way now. Oh, no! Swim! All right, I want a rematch one more time, really quick, as fast as you can. Did I use my feet?
No, I did.
Oh, I used my hands. I can't even do it the other way. My kids are. All right, here we go. Here we go. Go. You stay on your right side this time, though. I'm just going down and back. Oh. Dude, I'm not working out anymore. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Yeah. All right. Alyssa, you won again. I think you won our last game, too. That's a good workout. All right, guys, check out our friends SUM. They have a great promo for you, and we're excited to hear from them. Actually, next week, we're going to have Tara Terry here, and she's going to share with us all about it. So check out SUM. Here we go.
I chose SUM because I truly believe that it stands for its 4 pillars. I graduated with very little debt. I got an amazing education from professors that love what they do and love to teach us all about theology and ministry.
Well, I really love SUM because it's an environment to where we can seek the Lord together, and through our studies and through pursuing our personal relationship with the Lord.
All right. So we got Marina, who is going to be joining us here in a moment. So if Messiah hasn't already sent you out the link on YouTube, go ahead and you're going to see a Zoom link. And I'm going to actually start that call right now so we can get Marina in. and say what's up to her, because she's got a great story for us. So here we go. We're going to start this. And you can join and be part of the show. You're going to be able to see yourself here. If you want to come in, you can. It'll be cool. And we're just waiting for Marina to join us. Here she is. What's up, Marina? Hey.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
Dude, I like your glasses. They're
Oh,
awesome.
Thank you.
I'm jealous. I was try to.
Again.
What's that?
Being home has helped me to be able to find them again. A little more free time on my hands.
Yeah, that's awesome. I want to wear glasses like you have. I'm going to try to show everybody what your glasses look like, and put you on my screen here. I'm going to really do some technical stuff here, so bear with me, because this is where the magic starts to happen. Hold on. We have this thing called ProPresenter that's like the worst thing in the world. So 1 second. Where are you, Marina? Are you home?
I am. I have sent my kids to the neighbor's house, and my husband just got home from work.
Cool. Sorry for the technical issue. I'm just working on this really quick.
That's good.
This is our... Can't find my cursor. Doesn't want to like... Let's try it. All right. Here we go. I think I can see you better. Hey! I did it. And Josh is like, can you go to split screen? Am I supposed to do... Let's try this. Oh, there we go. Is that better, Josh? Yeah, Josh is happy. Josh is our camera guy, and he's amazing, and we love him. So this is episode 2 of Calvary's Love Youth Live, and we are trying to still figure out what the heck we're doing, mostly on my end. Everybody else is way smarter than me. And so we actually have some people that are going to join our call that want to, and so we're going to bring them in too. That's cool. And we have a couple of people that are coming in, and we're going to let them join. What's up, guys?
What are ours called?
Got some liveness happening with everybody. Cool. What's up, Olivia? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I miss you guys. I got Julia, got Jazz, and we got Stacy. Cool. Dude, I miss you guys like crazy. What's up, Stace? Good to see you guys. You look so serious, Stacy. So listen, originally we were going to play a game on here, but I actually can't get it to work because of some technical stuff. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to just kind of go for our interview here with Marina. So Marina, you're at home right now. You guys live in Pennsylvania, or you live in New York?
Yeah, we live in Pennsylvania.
Okay, cool. And so tell us a little bit about who are you? Like, where do you work? Like, what do you do?
Okay, so I am Marina, obviously, and I'm the Youth and Education Director at Life Choices Center. I'm also a homeschool mom, so while you're all trying to figure out how to do this at home, we're trying to figure out ways to leave our home because we're always home already.
Truth.
Any excuse we can come up with is working for us.
I went
right
outside.
Now.
I went outside to pick up dog poop because I needed some semi-fresh air, and I felt like a break. I was happy. I was excited. It sounds gross, I know, but it was a break.
My oldest son is 7, and he was kind of going crazy today, so I literally locked him in the backyard for about 5 minutes just so he had to run around.
Yeah, that's awesome. And so how long have you been at Life Choices for?
It's So I've been there for, I don't know, probably a little over 2.5 years now, and then I volunteered there for a while before that.
Yeah, and you're at the bridge and you hang out with us when we were open. You were hanging out with us here.
Yeah,
And
I can't wait to see it again.
I know, it looks awesome. Hopefully you got to see the gym floors at least when I lost in my scooter race.
Yeah, the pictures look awesome.
Yeah, don't bet on me for any racing because obviously you saw that I lost 2 out of 2 to Alyssa, so definitely don't want to go there. But hey, tell me a little bit about your story. You know, I remember a couple of months ago, what kind of drew me to Life Choices was just your personal story, and where you came to kind of what you do now is a really, really powerful story. And I think it's important that, especially like during this time, that we can learn from that. We can see what God did in your life. It's an amazing testimony. And I remember when we went to one of the training sessions that Life Choices did, I was just like, man, what an amazing just story and what God did in this girl's life and her husband's life and where you guys are now is just a wild ride. So I'd love to hear about that, and I'm sure the students would love it too if you're cool with it.
Yeah, can you hear me okay? Your sound just cut out for a minute.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So I don't know why it got really quiet for you all of a sudden. But my story is kind of crazy and kind of a little backwards. We never do anything in order. That's specifically why my kids are not in the house right now, because you wouldn't be hearing a thing that I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I met my husband when I was in middle school and he was in high school. And we had been dating for a while, and we found out at the end of my 9th grade year and the end of his 10th grade year that we were pregnant, and it was the scariest thing that I have ever faced, and we really weren't sure what we were going to do. And so in the midst of that, I found out that I was pregnant and that I was moving within the same week that Regions were going on.
Wow, how old were you?
My life went from nice and calm and crazy, whatever 9th graders normally do, to everything got flipped over. And so I moved to the same district that the guy who's now my husband was at. It had nothing to do with that, but it ended up helping greatly. And so I started high school and nobody knew that I was pregnant. And I was going there and we had him, so we decided to keep him. We had him, his name's Tyler now, in January. We finished off the school year. My husband and I got our first jobs that summer. And so the following school year, we continued working at Wegmans. And so we got up every morning to be to school. I don't even know what time it starts, 7, something like that. Wow. Went to school all day, got picked up from school, and then went straight to work. I worked from 3 to 6:30, and he worked from 3:30 to 9 every day but Thursdays. That was the day that we stayed after school or scheduled doctor's appointments, the fun stuff that you got to get in there.
Yeah.
That's
crazy.
So about 2 weeks into the school year, I found out that my mom was going to move in with my grandma, who lived in a different school district. And so I was a senior, but not technically. I decided to graduate a year early and took a lot of classes online. And while doing that, they said that because I wasn't really a senior, I was a graduating junior, that I couldn't stay in school there. And so my husband and I actually moved out when I was 16, and we got our first apartment, which was really like 2 rooms that we rented from this sweet old lady. And we lived upstairs and just kind of made it work.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then how did you guys so how many kids do you guys have now?
So we have 3 kids now.
3 kids, yeah. And then you've been at Life Choices for a few years. And do you think it's crazy? Like, were you a Christian during that time? Like, were you in an active relationship with Jesus during that time?
I guess I had always kind of been brought up with the idea that there was a God out there. And when we found out that we were pregnant, I wasn't going to church, wasn't really believing in God. In fact, if there was a God out there, I really didn't want anything to do with him, because whatever plans he had for my life had already screwed up enough. My parents got divorced when I was younger, and I didn't like the way that things were looking. So I thought that I could handle them better on my own without God on my side, right. Which, clearly that worked out well. Yeah. But when I was pregnant, we found out that my son has something called agenesis of the corpus callosum, which means that part of his brain is actually missing. And we didn't really know what that was going to mean, what our lives were going to look like at that point. and we actually had to travel to Syracuse every week from the time that I was about 20 weeks on until I had him. And so we were fully prepared for him to be completely disabled, to never talk, to never really do anything. And he was born the most perfect and beautiful, amazing little kid ever.
Wow.
And so it's at that point that we kind of decided that we didn't know how to raise a child as teenagers and what to do to not screw him up pretty much. And we had gone to Sunday school as kids, and we figured it gave us like generalized good morals to live by. And so we just wanted to give our son an idea of something like that to help him out. And so we found a cute little church that my grandparents were going to that had, I don't know, about 30 people at it. And we started going there because we thought that that would just help him out someday. And so we were not looking for God. I was not wanting God in my life. And yet, wherever I went, God came and found me.
Wow.
And totally radically changed our lives after that.
That's so cool, man. And then isn't it crazy how I mean, it's obviously not ironic at all. It's really a miracle, and obviously his plan altogether that now at Life Choices you're working with, mostly obviously women who are dealing with something very similar.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's really, really cool. Tell me about just a little bit as we kind of wrap up a little bit. Like what are, with all this whole thing right now, everyone in their houses, I know that there has been huge statistics that I've heard from so many different people about a massive increase in just dating websites going through the roof, and pornography going through the roof because people are so bored, people are dealing with so many things, and obviously at Life Choices, you guys actually got some of those statistics from you guys because I was actually wondering, I saw an article, I contacted you guys and chatted with you guys a little bit about what was going on and what you guys were seeing on your end, people that you were connected to. I know you guys are really connected with a lot of different students. And what are some concerns that you're seeing right now with students with a lot of this time on their hands with, obviously mobile devices, dating website, all these type of things?
I think that when people get bored, we tend to make probably not the smartest of all decisions that we normally would.
Sure.
And specific websites that are for pornography are reporting that they're seeing increases as much as 20%. And when you're talking about millions of people going to a website, 20% is huge.
Yeah, that is huge.
But I think it's more so the reason that people are choosing to go to that we should be looking at. Because, I mean, obviously, there's millions of different things they could do. They could watch more Netflix, they could stay in bed more, they could play video games, and yet this is what they're choosing to do, and it's more people that are starting to choose to do that. So I think that a lot of it is just the fact that we're not seeing people like we were. We're not having those face-to-face reactions with people, and although it's kind of in a different way, we're missing that intimacy that we have with people, with our friends, and just those close relationships, and we're seeking it in any way that we really can. But pornography gives such a cheap, false vision of what intimacy really is, and that it can actually distort the way that you look at relationships and the way that you look at sex, and honestly, the way that you might have in your marriage down the road, because what you view as what's normal in a relationship is so twisted by what you're viewing online, how the reality and the fantasy that you're seeing just really don't line up.
Yeah, that's so true. That's so true. I was recently seeing this statistic, and I think it's important that students out there that you're hearing this too, is that one of the top porn sites right now actually has all these various different videos where they're not even able to, and I'm sure you already know this, able to even verify the age of a lot of the men and women that are on there, and they're finding that there's this massive sex trafficking ring that's pushing people into those environments that are obviously not desiring to be. They're drug induced, various different things, and millions of views, people thinking that they're doing it legally and that this is legal when really it's not legal. Obviously, it's not good either way, but it's not legal either, which is insane. And so it ends up, obviously, when they're looking at a screen, they're thinking, oh, hey, this is attractive, but they're not realizing that they're actually looking into a trafficked human being. And the thing that's so scary about it is the Bible says in Genesis that we're made in the image of God. And so we're watching somebody who's who is having this, intercourse, going through this, and this is a person that's made in the image of God, and people are basically just enjoying themselves with it. It's so sad. What would you say to the
I
students
think that the idea out there is that if somebody is doing pornography, then they're choosing on their own to do it.
Right.
And that like nobody's standing there with a gun next to them, so they must be doing it on their free will. But there's so many more ways to threaten somebody than just to hold a gun over their head. They might have information on them, or they might just be providing them food and they're trying to survive and live through it. There's so many reasons that somebody might do that without actually choosing to do that. And most, I'd say, of the people that are involved in adult films like that are not there because that's what they wanted to do. Most little kids don't grow up saying, "Oh, I can't wait to be a porn star someday." It's nobody's goal in life is to get into that.
Right.
But a lot of people feel forced into that for one reason or another.
Yeah, no, that's so true. What would you just encourage the students with, with not just in this context of, what they're viewing and even in the relationships that they have, but just overall spiritually, like what guidance would you give them right now if you could say something to them just to encourage them during this time?
Well, I think that that's a really good and a really hard question to answer, because I think that that's kind of going to be different for every person. I mean, I don't think that going out and searching pornography or finding a friend of yours to get into trouble with is going to really help anybody in the long run. And I know that it's hard and that it's challenging being stuck at home and missing seeing your friends and missing out going out and doing these things, but filling them out with something else that's really not going to be truly fulfilling in the end is really just going to hurt you more than anything else. And so I think you should take this time to spend time with your family. And if you are having these kind of thoughts or desires or things that you want to do, talk to a friend that you trust, that wouldn't go off and tell somebody else that you're thinking this, but could be an accountability partner to you. So whether that's your parents or just an aunt or even you, for a lot of them, just reach out to somebody and say, "This is what I'm thinking and I don't want to do it. So how can you help me through that a little bit?" And talk to God about it, because you'll find your strength in him.
Yeah. Amen. I love the two things that you said that really stuck out. And I think this is so huge. And if you guys catch this, is talk with somebody about it. Just be open. Like, even if you're not necessarily having, you're not looking at pornography, or you're not in a relationship that's destructive, but maybe you're just dealing with thoughts, you're dealing with emotions. Like, talk to your parents, or talk to you obviously call me if you want to talk to me. Call Marina. You guys have a hotline too that they can call into at Life Choices, and you can connect with us. You can connect with a youth leader, connect with your parent, and just know that this is God made you. He loves you, and the emotions that you're experiencing, you don't want to live your life alone on that. And so I totally agree with her what she said, that we do need.
Yeah, I mean, it's totally natural and normal. God made people to desire sex. It's part of God's plan. It's just within a certain time and place.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with wanting that, and I think that's probably the hardest part. Is there's this terrible taboo stigma around sex and how you're not supposed to have sex, and sex is this terrible, awful thing. But it's a natural thing, and it's a natural desire that God gave you. It's just a matter of figuring out how to deal with that when you're not in a situation to be ready for that.
Yeah. You guys offer so many great resources on that too, for parents, for kids, for students. And so appreciate you, Marina, and everything. Kind of tell us really quick, like, I know there's some students out there who maybe, they don't have a parent they can talk to. Maybe there's students out there that maybe are dealing with an unplanned pregnancy, or dealing with, some addiction or various different things as it relates to pornography. Like, what would be a next step for them if they don't have a parent to go to, and Life Choices is available? What's the best way for them to get in contact with you?
Honestly, just find a person. Find somebody that you can trust, even if it's not your parent, whether it's a teacher at school, it's your youth leader. I mean, you can even just search Pregnancy Resource Center on Google, and it'll show you one near you that you can reach out to. And then most pregnancy resource centers are just people there to support you with whatever you're going through, whether it's that you need to talk something through with them, or you actually need some sort of aid to get through what you're going through. We really just want to love on you wherever you are.
Yeah. And you guys are available to connect with them too, right? Through Life Choices.
Yeah, so even if you're not local, we still have a text line and a call line, and we would love to talk to you about what your options are and how they would affect you in all different ways. Because no matter what decision you make in a pregnancy, especially an unplanned pregnancy, it's going to affect you for the rest of your life. No answer is one and done. There's nothing that you can do as a quick fix and then not think about it again tomorrow. Everything will last with you forever.
Yeah, that's good. Cool. All right, so we're going to we're gonna transition, but I want to ask you a couple questions really quick. So popcorn round, favorite, just so they can get to know you because you're at the bridge. They're gonna see you, and now you can hang out with them, and they're gonna know a little bit about you. Favorite food?
Ooh, watermelon.
What is it?
Watermelon.
Watermelon. I thought you said ramen. I was like, dude, you're gonna.
No.
My daughter, she's gonna turn. Brooklyn is gonna turn 7, and she wants a ramen party. She wants to eat ramen. I'm like, this is why I love you. You're the best.
My
girl
son is 7, and he loves ramen and sushi. He is the
It's the
cheapest
best.
and the most expensive date ever.
Yeah, we're gonna have a ramen party. Calvary's Love Youth Live ramen. Yes. And watermelon. We'll have both. All right, favorite superhero, if you have one.
I don't really do superheroes. I have 3 sons, so I watch a lot of superheroes, but
Okay,
I don't
okay.
enjoy it.
So favorite Disney character.
Cinderella.
Hey, nice choice. Nice choice. Going old school. All right, favorite movie.
50 First Dates.
50 First Dates. That's Adam Sandler, right?
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
That is, yeah. I was like, wait, am I allowed? Dude, I love that movie. That is a great movie. And wait, okay, so I'm going to say it's a great movie, but I'm also recommending that I haven't watched it in a while. So now if you all watch it and your parents are mad at me, that's on you, not me.
Yeah, I
So-
mean, it's not the best movie, but it has a nice message at the end.
It does. It's beautiful, right? I mean, they get married. They're in Hawaii. It's good.
He makes her love him every day. So, I mean, there's a lot of work that goes into that. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
my husband
Exactly.
loves me every day, but doesn't always like me every day.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Hey, it's real life, man. So, well, Marina, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you. We can't wait to hang out with you again at the bridge. Give it up for Marina. Shoot her a text. Tell her what's up. I know she'd love to hear from you guys. She misses you all. And we'll see you soon.
thanks.
All right. See you, Marina.
Bye.
I got to try to end my call. I don't know how to do it because there's so many small little buttons that used to be really big. Just close my computer. I don't care. Cool, guys. So we have Marina, who just gave an amazing, amazing thoughts on just this time as we're together. You know, I think again, what we were talking about before, just during this time, like guard your heart, spend time with God. You have the ability to really have an amazing relationship with Jesus during this time. And I really believe, honestly, like during this time, that you can connect with God in a way that you've never experienced before. When we're in the quiet place and we have a time where we can just hear from Him. I mean, if you can't have that now, when can you have that? Like if everything has to shut down and we still can't find that still small voice to connect with God and to talk to Him about what we're dealing with sexually, what we're dealing with spiritually, what we're dealing with, maybe with some losses that we've experienced, then if we can't do that now with everything being ripped away from us, I don't know when we can do it. And so take this time, spend time with Jesus. He wants to hear from you. Just in closing, before we sing a song together, what I'd love for you to do right now is if there's any prayer requests at all that you have, we just want to pray with you. It's important to us that we know what you guys are going through. Not that you have to spill all the details on the YouTube channel or Instagram or anything, but just let us know what's going on so that we can pray with you. And we're going to play a song here in a minute. And as we do that, as a team, I think it'd be great if those prayer requests are coming out, that we can just we can pray for you as the song is being sung. And you can just, even if it's just a simple comment of saying, "Hey, I need prayer," that's cool. Comment away. Just, you don't have to go into details. And we're just going to pray with you. We're going to lift you up. Believe that God's going to do great things. Guard what you watch. Guard what you put your mind on and what you think on. And spend time in the Word of God. It will renew you. It will bring you strength. It will bring you hope. And you'll see that God does immeasurably more than you can ever imagine. And for those of you that maybe are in a tough situation because maybe you're like Marina's story where you were in a tough spot, know that God will bring you out of it and has a plan for your life. There's no mess that's too big that God cannot create something so beautiful out of. And so don't for one second think that you're too lost to be found. God is in pursuit of you, just like Marina shared. And he's coming after you now. I believe that. And so let's sing the song. We're going to sing the song. Alyssa's going to lead us in the song. And just spend this time in prayer. Pray for your family. Pray for your friends. If you have a prayer request, go ahead and put it out. We love you guys. We'll see you next week. We're going to end with this song and some prayer. And we'll catch you next Wednesday. Love you.
that He's won. Children of generations of every nation of kingdom come. So don't let your heart be troubled. Hold your head up high, don't fear no evil. Fix your eyes on this one truth. God is madly in love with you. So take courage, hold on, be strong. Remember where help comes from. And Jesus, our redemption, our salvation is in His blood. Jesus, Light of heaven, friend forever, His kingdom come. So don't let your heart be troubled. Hold your head up high, don't fear no evil. Fix your eyes on this one truth. God is madly in love with you. So take courage, hold on, be strong. Remember where our help comes from. And swing wide, are you heaven? Let the praise go up as the walls come down. All creation, everything with breath, repeat the sound. All His children, clean hands, pure hearts, good grace, good God. His name is Jesus. Yeah. Swing wide, are you heaven? Let the praise go up as the walls come down. All creation, everything with breath, repeat the sound. All His children, clean hands, pure hearts, good grace, good God. His name is Jesus. Swing wide, are you heaven? Let the praise go up as the walls come down. All creation, everything with breath, repeat the sound. All His children, clean hands, pure hearts, good grace, good God. His name is Jesus. And Jesus, our redemption, our salvation is in His blood. Jesus, Light of heaven, friend forever, His kingdom